Oh my god，我知道未咁高 live。Hey everyone, let me know if you can hear me. So today is a little bit special. It's a little bit special for today's training because we have been talking about like spiritual stuff, mindset, how to be a better person, how to serve your parents, how to serve your kid, right? How to build the best relationship with your wife, with your all the friends around you. And today I want to show you something more realistic, more practical, right? So the things I'm going to show you today is actually about financial freedom, okay? Because actually in our life have 4 areas you guys have to really understand. The first one, you can try to start dropping those first because we're still waiting for people to hold on. So give me some comment if you can hear me, if you can see me. So the first one you need to work on is, as always, your body, your physical health. Right? So why you need to work on your physical health? Because without your physical health, that means if your body is not healthy, how can you connect with the environment? Even though the world is so beautiful, the earth is so amazing, right? You can taste the food, you can play around, but what if you're not healthy? Right? A lot of people, they spend like 30, 40 years of their life trading time for money. And then when they at the late in their life, okay, I mean when they're really old, in return they spend their money to trade off for more health. So why do it like that? And why you don't care much about your health when you are in the beginning? The same, if you guys are young, if you guys are like ladies, okay, there's something to say. The younger you start to keep your skincare, to start doing your skincare, the longer you can keep. We call it, you can freeze your age, right? We call it like 冻龄, right? So the same. If the earlier you start to realize that health is really important, okay, the earlier you buy your health insurance, okay, the less money you need to pay when you grow up. Because sickness, diseases is something usually we cannot prevent. Because something gonna happen. Cancers, right? Heart attack, blood pressure, these kind of things is really need to prepare during when we are young and we have the power to work on it. Otherwise, do you want to lie on the bed for 10 years and then you just pass away? So that's why physical health is one thing is really important. The second thing is what we call emotional health. Emotional health is EQ. Depression. Are you guys cannot handle your emotion, which means you're always really angry? Are you someone that really upset about something when someone says something bad about you? Or when your kid did something wrong and you want to scroll in, you even want to hit him, right? Are you able to control your temper? Like when something happened, are you able to stay calm? Or you like to rushing everywhere and you don't know what to do, you're panicking, right? Emotional health is actually help you to level up to the second level. Right, sure, we still have the third level, which is IQ. Okay, physical health, IQ, and EQ. Those are the 3 areas we're always familiar about. Right, IQ is like you keep learning new things, you know more than other people, you get access to more information and network, so you can get some insights about maybe what's the next stock to buy, what is the next trade I need to do in the trading something, right? Where should I start gearing up for myself? When should I do the vaccination? All these things about IQ. And how about the 4th step? The 4th area is what we call spiritual health. Including, okay, do you have a higher purpose? Can you always stay positive? Can you always have the heart to serve other people instead of being selfish? So these are the 4 main areas about you should have like a well-rounded development. Alright, so today I will show you one thing. Okay, one thing. Actually on earth right now have one journey can actually help you to master all these 4 areas. Today I'm going to show you the journey. Okay, the journey is actually what we call the journey to financial freedom. Only when you can master money, you can master your finance, and that's how you can get what? Freedom. Time freedom, energy freedom, money freedom, location freedom. This is something I will share with you today. Right? So before we start, give me some 777 if you can hear me, and we're gonna start the training. So one hand on your chest, another hand on your stomach. Let's do 3 deep breaths first. Right? So when you breathe in, make sure you only expand your stomach, not your chest. So breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right. So I see Steven's here, Angel is here, Justin is here, and something called Dog is also here. I don't know who you are, but hopefully maybe I know you personally. Okay, so today the topic is actually how you can master your life through one single journey. It's called the path to financial freedom. A lot of people, I can tell you, you either work for your health or you either work for money. I mean, 90% of people on earth actually they're working for life, for their money, because they're trading their time for money so that they can spend their money on weekend on just 2 or 3 days of tricks. Spend on I don't know on your kid, on your health, on your food, on your car. Straight away, you just keep on working with money for money so that you can enjoy so-called 2 days of your life. So today I will show you some facts or something that I really want you guys to understand. This is something you should start planning about it. All right, so take your notebooks, take your pens. We're gonna go through something really deep today, and this can help you to set the right path for you and also for your kid. You need to start training your kid about this concept as well. All right, so let me start to share. Where's my pen? All right, can you see the screen? Okay. Before I start, let me tell you some crucial facts first. In our whole life, let's say from when you were born to, let's say, 80 years old. Okay, I think right now people can go to 100 because of the health, because of the medical advancement, the technological advancement. You can easily survive longer. But I will just use around 80 years. Let's say I use 100 years. Okay, easier for you guys to do the calculation. Okay, we have 100 years of lifespan. Okay, in average. And right now, from 0 to usually to 20, 20 or even 25, a lot of people are actually what's the period called? Study and learning. That's everyone's life, right? Unless you start working, you quit studying when you're in a primary school or secondary school. But I don't think it's happening right now, because right now majority of the city or the country, they offer free education, right? I don't know what's the case in your country. Maybe you can share with us in the comment box, like how many years of free education. In Hong Kong, we offer free education from kindergarten, okay, from kindergarten until high school. Then you need to pay for your university degree. So that means it's like 3 kindergarten and then 6 primary school and then 6. That means around 15. Is it 15? Yeah, 15 years of free education. How about you guys? Right? Then, okay, you have like 25 years stuck here. And then what's next? Usually what do they do? Or people, maybe they work till 60, even 65. And then they call retirement. That means what happened to here? Here is what we call work. Work and work and work for nearly 40 years. Right? Right? And then, let's say you can live till 100 years old. But do you know right now in Germany? Yep, in Germany, they are trying to extend the retirement age to nearly 70 years old. Yep, even in Japan, they're proposing, okay, we don't have a lot of new baby or teenagers. We may not have people working in the country now. We may need to expand the retirement age to 70 years old. So which means you may work, you may work 40 to 50 years right now. Working. Then, you still have like 30 years for your so-called retirement. Okay, easy formula. Maybe I plot myself. So simple formula, right? So around 25 years in education, around 50 years, okay, nearly 50 years in work, and then remaining you got around 30 years just for retirement. 50-50. That's your life. 50, no, actually not 50-50. Actually, it's like you spend like 75 years learning and working, and then you just enjoy your life for your remaining 30 years just to learn, just to enjoy yourself. Which period, by the way, in your life, which period is the time that you are most energized? You have the most freedom. You have the power, you have the energy, you have the physical health to do whatever you like. Which part? Is it A? Is it B? Or is it C? No doubt, right? It must be B. When you are 25 years old, when you're 30 years old, when you're 40 years old, this is what we call golden age, the golden age of your human life. When you get married, right? When you do whatever you like, those are the times you're the most energized. But where do you spend your time? Where do you spend your time? You spend your time working. Are you guys like this? And then, I will wait till my retirement. Then I can travel the world. Oh my God, at that age, you're already 65. So when you're 65, you're holding the chair, the chair, you're walking around, right? You even have the wheelchair. I don't know whether you can walk or not at the post period. And then you try to travel around time with high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So that's the life you want. And do you know, actually, I would say at least 97% of people on earth, they have this life. Okay, don't make it too big like this. How about just the daily life, the weekly life? Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. How many work days do you guys have in your country? In Hong Kong, we use 5 days. 5 days. That means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tuesday, you need to work, and then we have holiday. Okay, that means 5. You have to work 5 days in order to exchange for 2 days of holiday. Does it make sense? Ask yourself, does it make sense? At least, to be fair, it has to be 1-to-1, right? I work 1 day so that I can have 1 day of holiday. But now, your life right now is you work 5 days just to get 2 days of holiday. What happened? What's happening on earth right now? How come we need to work 5 days in order to trade for 2 days of freedom? And this has been happening throughout your life when you are studying, because you go to school Monday to Friday, right? And then you go to work Monday to Friday. Then I can retire. What's one? Now I can change my life. I can have my fun. This is what happened on earth right now for people who are employed. I'm just being realistic to give you guys the calculation, the formula. Do you feel like that your life is really, really fair to you at this moment? Even though you work really, really hard in your job, but how much money do you have in your bank right now? You suddenly take out like, I don't know, $10,000, $20,000 just to do something? Or you still just living like month to month? In the US, there's a research. More than 75% of people, more than 75% of the people in the USA, they have no saving. Which means if they stop working, they got no money for the next month. They need to work and they spend all the money every single month. That's how they live their life. So that's why USA have to give them free money, have to print money to support the economy. Otherwise, 75% of the working class will just disappear because they got no food. That's why look at those parades, those protests, those stealing. When something happens, they crash the window, go out inside, took a lot of stuff. Why they have these kind of things? Because they really have nothing at home. The poverty index in top country like the first world country is actually quite serious. The rich The 1% of the richest guys earn like 90% of wealth of the whole country. Why like that? The same. 97% of people is what? Employee. Only around 3% of people is the boss. So that's the ratio, right? 30 people work for 1 people. Right? One company usually has 30 different staff. That's the case. So today I will show you what is the right way to the journey of financial freedom. That means how can you get back all your time? Your time freedom, that means you can do whatever you like, whenever you want. Your location freedom, you don't need to confine yourself to the office you're working in. You can travel around the world, do whatever you like. And then we have what? We have spiritual freedom. That means you are no longer need to put your conscience into somewhere that you don't like. You can do whatever you like. You can think about this, you can think about that, instead of just focus on the work. The spiritual freedom is the things that create a lot of depression. Because some people, they think like that, oh, I cannot think outside of the box. I can only do this and no one care about me. Hence, depression happens because you lack of the flexibility, the freedom inside your mind. All right? So, let's begin today's journey. So, I want to show you this graph. You may have seen this very many times already, right? I will just give a very brief idea about this. We call this ESBI. It's from Rich Dad Poor Dad. The one of the best book released 20 years ago in 1999. Right? If you guys have read this book, let me know. Taiwan, the Rich Dad Poor Dad. This is like a revolution of the industry. When this book first released it, no one cared about this book until suddenly it became a bestseller, like for years on the best-selling list. Because when people read this book, the rich guy, the banker, when they see this, they will no way, please don't release it to the public, because we don't want people to start a business. We want them to continue to work as an employee. If you teach them how to become financial freedom, who's gonna work for us? Are you crazy? Right? The same thing here. So that's why this book right now still the best-selling book, always in the bookshelf. Best financial book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. So you guys have to grab it, you have it. Well, so the journey of like financial freedom is ESBI. Okay, ESBI. If you don't know what it means, let me give you an example of a doctor. A doctor. Even your kid or you want to become a doctor. You go to the medical school, you learn about how to become a physician, right? You know all this stuff, and then now you have 4 directions when after you graduate. The first, you become an employee. Yep, you work in a hospital. You become an employee and work in a hospital or in a clinic. You're getting paid with salary. That's like 99% of the doctor is doing right now. And then you can open your own clinic, right? You can open your own clinic. You work inside your own clinic. You know, in Hong Kong, there's a lot. They open a clinic. They're the only doctor taking the shift. They work like 8-10 hours per day. But what happens? If you stop working, the clinic will close. That means you stop your income source. The same when you are an employee. If the hospital or the clinic fire you, you got no money. Right? So that's why the most insecure job actually is being an employee. I'm going to repeat. The most insecure things you need to do to produce income is actually being an employee. I don't know how many of you guys being fired, reduce your pay in the just past 2 to 3 years because of COVID and a recession. Because you have zero control on your salary. It's always controlled by who? Your boss, your HR department. But it's not you. But if you become self-employed, at least you can set the price you want to pay for. At least you get paid what you work. The more effort you put, the more time you put in working, the more money you make. Right? Tell yes if you agree. Right? Then the second level, the third level, business owner. You can actually start your own hospital if you're a doctor. Yeah, you can start your own hospital, but you are not working inside the hospital. You hired, you recruit other doctor, nurse to work inside your hospital. In return, you will just build a system and let people work inside the hospital. Then you get paid by just what? Managing the system. You don't need to work. You get paid with an automated system. And how about the next? Yep, instead of being a doctor, I can just take $5,000, $1,000, whatever amount of money, become an investor. I can invest in a hospital. I become a shareholder. I can invest in a public training company that is over medical device. Done. I become an investor. See, even though it's in the same industry, there's always 4 group of people. So right now, look at you. Just look at you. Look at the work you're working in right now. Are you the employee? Yes, sure, maybe. And who is the one that's a self-employed? Okay, the small businessman. Right? Who is the one who run the whole company? Maybe your boss. Right? Your boss has the system. That's why you are working inside. Or the shareholder, the investor that invests in your boss. That's why your boss are right now building a system, and then you pay the profit to the investor. Okay? Those are the 4 steps. And today, I will show you the right way, the correct way, how you can move from employee to self-employed, to business owner, and then to investor. Please bear in mind, ESBI is the journey. You cannot skip from E to B or from E to I. A lot of people, yeah, that's what you guys are doing maybe. You are employee, and you jump straight to an investor, which means you buy a house, you invest in stock. Have you really make money in stock market? Are you really making money buying real estate? Are you thinking that you really can make tons and tons of money by investing your just 20 or 30% of your money, which is like a few $100s per month, into something like a stock market that you think you can become a millionaire just because of that a few $1,000s saving? Even though you have $100,000 saving, it will not make you rich because the amount, the initial amount that you invested is just too little. That's why when you in a stock market or real estate, we call it like this. We have amateur, which is like people without a lot of money, and we have the what? The institution, the big firm, the big investment bank. They are the one with millions, billions of dollars, and you guys are just the one like breadcrumbs. When they can play with the price, like they want to go up, they go up, and then you guys are what? You are the buying at the latest rate, at the latest time before the market drop. You are the one like the fish that eat the remaining bones after the shark, after the whale finish eating the big lunch, and you guys are just the one to what? Who lose all the money. So that's why if you want to become a real, I would say, success in your life, listen to me today in the next 5 or 10 minutes. I will guide you through how I do it and how you guys can do it. All right? So just remember, don't skip. Just don't skip this path. So the first step is from employee to self-employed. From employee to self-employed, it's really important. It's really important. Don't think about, oh, I graduate from school. Now let me start my own business. I'm gonna be a millionaire tomorrow. No. Because if you want to start your own business, you need these 2 really important aspects. The first one, ability. Even as a doctor, even you're a doctor, you just graduate from school. You want to open your own clinic. Do you have experience? Do you have enough? Have you seen enough patients that you know what kind of sickness or diseases they're having? Do you have connection with the pharmacies that you can get the high quality drugs or pills for your patient? Do you think you can, once you graduate from doctoral degree, you can just start to open a clinic? No one will trust you. You need to have the ability that you can really help your patient. You can really serve your client. Right? So those abilities, you can never learn it from book. All these are through what? Experience. Through experience. Right? So that's why, let me tell you what kind of ability that you need to have. What kind of ability you need to have. Yeah? There's serve ability you need to know. And you need to learn it when you're working for someone. When you're working for someone, please run the business like you own the business. That's how you can keep learning. That's how you can keep understanding how this guy run the business and how I can understand how he run it. Then I will know how I can do it myself. The first ability is what we call sales. Yeah, sales. Even a doctor need to sell. Let me show you. Yeah, even a doctor need to sell. Yeah. Hey, why not you try this pill? You have $2,000 for this package, or you just sign up for $100 package drugs. Hey, do the, I have an operation for you. Okay, an operation for you. This can help you to save your life for your heart. But it costs you like $10,000. Do you want to do it with me? Or you want to go to the public hospital, just only cost you $2,000? You see, even a doctor, they need to sell themselves. Sell their service. Okay, how to sell their personality, how to sell the personal branding, the same things. Okay, every business, they need to understand sales, because without sales there will be no revenue. Without revenue you get nothing. So this is one really important ability you should know. Go into any sales department, just ask how they get the sales, how can they get the purchase, how can they start marketing. This is first step. The second step you need to learn is how to do management. Yeah, management. At least you need to know, even you open a clinic, you have nurse for you, right? How can you manage that nurse that listen to your order? How can you manage that nurse that will not quit your job? How can you open, let's say you open a restaurant. How can you manage your staff that they will not steal your money? How can you make sure that they clean the dishes, they do the dishes properly? Okay, the food safety kind of things. How can you learn to manage that? Manage manpower, money, right? Not just manpower, it's about how to manage your money, how to manage your time, how to manage your customer satisfaction, their expectation. Management. You can learn this from big company because they have this kind of setup already. You just need to copy them, right? And then number three is what we call leadership. Yeah, leadership. Leadership cannot be trained. Leadership need to be played. You need to be the leader in order to learn how to do it. Are you able to have public speaking skills? Do you know how to manage people? Do you know what this guy is thinking? Are you able to group like 30 people together in just one talk? In a meeting, you host a meeting that everyone listening to you and want to work with you and work for you because you have a dream? Leadership skill. Do you have it? Ask yourself. Oh, you think, oh, I don't even have my power in my family. My wife is always the one, my husband is always the one making decision. I'm just the one listening. See? Even within your family, are you able to make a decision? How about when you have a group of friends? Are you the one who following what they want to do, or you're the one to suggest their idea? Leadership skills. And now the last one. I need to move my face a little. And then the last one. Yep. Influence. You influence. How can you train yourself to have influence on other people? You know, leader is different from influencer. Leader is different than influencer. People usually, leader, they need to listen to your instruction. They need to follow your order. But influencer, they do not need to give instruction. People will just follow. Because they influence them through where? Through where? Through where? Let me know. Through where? Through inspiration. Right? Influencer, whether you're influential or not, deeply depends on whether you can inspire people to take action. Leader usually just lead by dream, they lead by order. Influencer, this is something you really need to learn. How come Jack Ma can have a big empire? How come Elon Musk can own the whole world with the satellite, with the rocket, right? With all these things. How come Facebook can manage basically overtaking all social media through Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp? How come? How come they can do it? Influence, right? So these are the 4 steps. You need to learn it. And not by reading books. You cannot read books to get this right. That's why you need to have what? The second ability you need. So the first one is ability. I'm talking from E to S. That means if you want to start your own business, you need to master the 4 abilities I'm going to show you, and experience. Experience. Talk to your boss. See what journey your boss have been through. How he find his partner. How he get all those connections. How he can understand what works and what not working. How can he find the right accountant, the lawyer to work in this business, right? How can I keep leveling up in different stages of my business? All this cannot be learned unless you're working in different business. That's why, let me show you some of the business you need to work into. You need to work for. The first one, keep. I'm telling you how you can accumulate ability and accumulate experience through the step I'm going to show you. First, keep changing. Yeah, keep changing industry and job. I mean it. Keep changing industry and job. The job you're working on right now, maybe already 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, or already 20 years. I don't know how long time you guys have been working in this same job. Have you really tried changing the industry? Changing the job. You need to find the right one that you like. Don't tell me that you just tried 2 and you say, no, this is my love of my life. No way. Even for me, yeah. I work inside a hotel. Yeah, I work inside a hotel, but not the one in the front decks. I'm the one at the end washing stuff. Yeah, washing the dirty towel, the back sheets, all this. Yeah, I was working there. So I know if I trade time and power for this kind of job, I would be just there. I know who are those people working there. And then I change it. I start working for like a startup company. Yeah, startup company. There's like you want to open like a platform that can have all the schools that's from Hong Kong to be listed there. So when the parents want to look for school for the kid, they can just go to this website and look for which school have the best review, all these things to compare. I was there. I'm helping to gather data. I call the school, different school to understand the whole system in Hong Kong. Yeah, I keep changing different industry from working in a hotel to startup, and then also work as a sales. I work in some kind of a street market to sell stuff, right? Sell frozen food, dried food, right? All these things. I even done MLM, multi-level marketing. Yeah, I even try multi-level marketing. I understand how they work, because in multi-level marketing, you learn a lot on leadership. Yeah, multi-level marketing, learn a lot on leadership and sales. Yeah, leadership and sales, even influence every single day. Anyone watch the movie Wolf of Wall Street? Wolf of Wall Street. You know what they do? They always, every single day, there's someone pumping their heart and they stand on the stage and they say some crazy motivational speech, and then the people on the audience will always pumped, and then they will go ahead and start calling people. The same thing happening. Yeah, I know how they work through listening to how they do the pitch, listening to how they do the public speaking, all kind of things. I learn how to be a leader. I learn how to do speaking. I know how to do sales, how to do cold calling, all these things, just by changing industry, right? And then what happened next, right? We start to finalize that, okay, we need to also work with professors. Yeah, we're working with the professor in the university. We work with big company owner that we try to partner with them. We should do this, do that. We combine together, create a project and proposal. I even open a travel agency. Yeah, a travel agency. We are the leader. We are a group leader, bringing people from Hong Kong, and then we bring them to Cambodia, to Mongolia, to Myanmar, to do some crazy experience and cultural exchange. I even stand on the stage and do the speak in front of the Cambodian department stuff, which is like we have the head of the education, and we are on television just by doing the speech. We're hosting some charity work, this and that. We try multiple stuff until I realized that e-commerce is the thing I like. Until I realized that teaching is the thing I like. So that's why it's really depends on, have you tried enough different industry and different scale of the company. Different scale. What do you mean about different scale? Small business will have the smaller way to run the business, and then the large corporation will have the way to run the large corporation. They will have a system. People just have 3 people in a company versus company have like 1,000 people. The model will be totally different. Are you able to learn how they manage the HR, how they do the salary, how they do the holidays, all these things? If you know that, then perfect. But if you want to start your own business without all this of experience, how do you think you can be successful? How do you think you can make it work? Because you don't even have the idea about how does it work, right? So never stop. Keep trying new things. Keep changing your job. This This journey can last for 5, even 10 years. Yeah, this can last for 5 to even 10 years. It doesn't mean it's too long. But what if the curve I write to you, right? From you're 25 years old to 65 years old. These 40 years, if you can spend the first 10 years learning and gathering your ability, the remaining 30 years, you can create some amazing business that can generate you a lot of money that you no longer need to work at all. So these are the 2 steps. These are the 2 steps that you guys need to learn. After you get enough ability and experience, then you need to start your own business. Start your own business. Keep trying. Keep trying. You will not find success on the first trial of starting a business. You may not find success the 20th time you start your business. 40, maybe no. 50, no. Maybe 100, maybe not yet. But just because of the 101 time you create a business, it becomes successful, this win can compensate all your previous 100 losses. Okay, usually in 3 years, 95% of the business shut down. In 5 years, only 1% left. That's why. Do you think you can be successful in the first trial? Even 100 companies start up on day 1. After 3 years, 95 of them will disappear. 2 more years, only 1 remaining. But that remaining one gonna make all the money of the previous 99 combined. Just because he know how to do it. So he never give up. The same for you guys. If you don't do what other people do not want to do, how can you have a different life? Right? So once you start to have a successful business, okay, once you have a successful small business, then you need to level up. How can I scale my now current small business into a business system? A system that can run without myself. So that's why you need these 3 areas. 境界, 格局, 系统. Let me explain to you one by one what it is. The first one, altitude or realm. That means, are you still someone doing all the tasks? Or you already move up, you start to manage people, the people try to do the task for you. Or even higher level, you already have a system. The system will have people inside managing the people, and then they will finish the task. That means you only what? You only make a decision. You are no longer the one who solved the problem. You are the one who just say yes and no, and the people downstairs will work for you. Or you're the best guy, top of the chart, the magical one, which is what? You are just like the CEO, the leader of the company, like Jack Ma. Do you think Jack Ma will go ahead and answer with customer service? Do you think Elon Musk will go there and answer with customer service? Do you think even Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg will go to here and then make a store, reply your message on your Facebook group or Facebook request? No, because they have a system. They are the one who create the trend. Facebook create a trend, people need to follow. Right? Apple, Steve Jobs create a trend of smartphone. Then everyone try to create another smartphone just to compete with Apple. See, this is the difference of the people. Where are you? That's the altitude, that's the wealth. And you must learn this through study, through having networking with people that already have a high level. You cannot do this just by working inside the business. When you stop learning, your business stop growing. When you stop learning, your business stop growing. So when you go outside, you work with some businessman, some boss, they tell you that no, I don't go to work. I don't go to learn new things. Okay, bye. Don't work with this guy. Because he will just be what? He'll be thrown away by the ocean of trend, the age, the year, because he never tried to learn something new. Because the world keeps spinning. If you don't spin, you're gonna do what? You're gonna left away. Right? Then the second one, coverage. Coverage. How much are you willing to work for someone? Let me show you. Today, because I was checking on I'm looking for the translation for this one. Let me show you. Here, look at here. Coverage. In English, If you have a small coverage, okay, it's called you are short-sighted. You are narrow-minded, which means you only cares about now. You only cares about yourself, immediate satisfaction and gratification. You only work for yourself. You want money. I want get rich quick, I want $1 million. I want to buy my next Ferrari, Rolex, car, houses, ladies, men, booze, right? All these things, right? You want drinks, you want whiskey, whatever you want, just for yourself. Or you are someone who is a big picture thinker. A big picture thinker, what do? What do? Look here. They work for family. They work for their staff. They work for a customer. They work for a nation. And work for what? Humanity. That's why different brands will have different size and scale. Totally depends on who are you working for. Look at it. 80% of people, they work for themselves. They just want money, salary, have fun, partying, happy hour. That's why you can only earn that much money. How you work for family? You can have a small business. That's why you can have a small business. How about you work for your staff? You want every staff have enough money. Every staff can pay the rent, support the family. Then you have small business, you have a medium-sized business. How about customer? You can build enterprise, a well-known brand. How about you work for the nation? You're gonna have a national brand. How about you work for the dream, work for the humanity? You're gonna be the leader of the world, right? So that's the difference between different business owners. And how about system? The third main requirement, system. Are you able to have a high-range system that you filter people and you can always replace yourself? That means you are not relying on one single person in your company. You actually rely on a system. When someone quit a job, you can easily replace this guy with just a few days. You can have another one hopping on. You have a reward and punishment system. That means if they've done good things, you reward them. When they've done bad things, you punish them. How about bonus system? You pay them based on what they achieve. How many sales they get, what's the result we get every single month on a yearly basis. And how about the share system? You give them the share. Like, you remember like Huawei? Anyone know Huawei? The owner of Huawei own less than 1% of Huawei stock share. The owner of Huawei, the CEO of Huawei, own just less than 1% of the total share of the company. Do you think he make more money than other people? No. His employee even make more money than him. But why he willing to do that? Because only when you're willing to share your money, to share the decision-making step, the company can grow faster, bigger, and stronger. So that's why Huawei is one of the biggest company right now in China. Leading the 5G, leading the mobile phone operation system, and a lot of crazy stuff. Just because of he want to serve the whole nation, to serve the whole world with advancement in technology. Right? So these are the three requirements you need to build your business model, your business system. Otherwise, you cannot go to B. Then, what's next? What's next? Do you know why we need you guys to reach B first? Reach B first? Yeah. I don't want to be rude or what. Try to write this down. If you have less than $1 million in the bank, please don't think about investment. Yep, sorry, I'm telling you, this is fact. If you have less than 1 million USD in the bank, don't bother think about investment. Just invest in yourself. Because the return on a reinvestment will be way lower than you invest in yourself. The best return, the 100% return, is always reinvest in yourself. Because even you put like, oh no, yeah, I have $50,000. Can I invest in stock? Yeah, go ahead. Even though 10 years you put it there, how much do you think it will grow? Compare you try to invest in yourself to create a business. Every money you make in your business should be invested into your business to grow it bigger. Until you have enough money, enough lump sum, like $1 million, then you can start to think about investing. Otherwise, all kind of investment is just the scale is too small. You are just wasting your time and money on something that I have 100K on somewhere. I'm afraid that you will lose. See? That's what's happening with crypto. People put all their life saving in crypto, like 1 or 2 months ago, and then look at the market. It dropped like 50%. You just lost 50% of the money. And do you know what is the proper way of investment? Let me show you today. A proper way of investment only include these 5 areas. Only include these 5 areas. The first one, an automated business. That means you have a business that do not need your presence, and it runs by itself and you can make money. The second one, real estate. Money generating real estate, which is like cash flow business, retail income, okay, rental income. You buy a house and then you rent it to someone, and then that guy is helping you to pay the mortgages, and then you still get some profit out of it. You no need to put extra money every single month. How about you? Are you guys right now buying a house and you still pay mortgage? Right? The bank is the one who owns your house, not you. Because your house is not generating you any money. Number 3, paper asset. For example, dividend stock, influence, bonds. Those things that can generate you a decent 5 to 10, even 20% yearly return. Don't go for those, oh, let me buy Tesla. Tesla make 10x. Do you think it's a really, really good investment? Do you think you can do it next year, 4 years, maybe 5 years to find another stock that can do the same? No. We always want to look for something that can give us consistent return. Patent, licensing, let's say you buy the Mona Lisa drawing. The Mona Lisa drawing right now can worth millions, billions of dollars. If you at that time you bought out Mona Lisa, okay, any drawing by Van Gogh, okay, all this, are you able to look for those products that you can buy and you can license to other people, create your own books, create your own podcast, create your own TV program. So whenever people sell your book, you get paid because of licensing. Harry Potter. Yeah, just like the story of Harry Potter, the book. Right? J.K. Rowling, just because of the book, changes her whole life. Right? Then commodity, anything like gold, silver that can keep the value. Antique. Are you investing in so ancient coins? Right? You keep it on your bank, right? On your wallet. After 5, 10, 20 years, you can trade this coin out because people want to collect it. Diamond, right? Some gem, ruby, right? Sapphire. Those kind of things that can keep value and keep increasing in value. Those are the investment. Assets. When you talk about assets, you don't need to increase a lot of money. You just need decent 5 to 10% per year. You can live your life financial free. Don't aim for 100% return. Anything more than, let me tell you, anything more than 10% return per year, then that means you need to put in your work. Don't expect you give some money to someone you expect to get 10% return. No way. 10% return, you need to require some of your work and risk already. Don't listen to your friend nearby saying that, oh, right now, I have a package for you, a project for you. Put $10,000 here today, and then guaranteed next year you get back 20K. No such thing like that. Too good to be true. 10% is already maximum. 7% is average. 5% is guaranteed. Other than that, don't fall into any kind of trap. I've seen it enough. Okay, I've seen people lose all the money just because of they want to make more money. Why not invest in yourself? Right? So this is the step system, the journey. Each path has a bridge. From employee to self-employed, the bridge is keep accumulating your ability, your experience. Once you have enough experience and ability, go ahead, start a company, start your own business. Try 100 times, 200 times, 400 times until you find a successful business. Keep learning, keep reading books, joining courses, right? And then from S to B, you do what? The 3 areas, a system, a realm, coverage. Okay, when you have these 3 things to combine together, you're going to make tons and tons of money. Your business will become automated business. That is one of the asset that you're building. Yep, just by creating an automated business, you already achieve one level of it. Then when you have money generated by your business, put the money in real estate, paper asset, patent, and commodity. In here, actually there's 5 assets. You know what you need to do? You need to allocate 20% of your money in each of them. That's how you can diversify your risk. 20% of money generated by business. 20% of money generated by real estate. 20% of your money from paper asset. 20% from patent. 20% from commodity. And this is just step 1. So now you have 5 income sources from each from that. Then you need to create 4 more in each of them. That means you're going to have 5 business generating you money in automated business. And then 5 real estate, 5 stock, 5 patent, and 5 commodity. In total, do you know how many you have? You're going to have 25 income stream. 25 income stream. With this 25 income stream, no matter it's COVID, recession, whatever's happening to you, you have no issue at all because you got 25 ways to generate your money every single week and month. And if you think it's not secure enough, okay, multiply again for 5 times into 5 different locations. 25 of them in Asia, 25 of them in America, 25 of them in Europe, 25 of them in Africa, 25 of them, I don't know, maybe in India. Even though USA got bombed, disappeared, you still have another 100 income stream in other country and other continent. You will not affected by location. You will not affected by time. You will not affected by any kind of asset. Because this 5 asset is like a loop. Some year, gold price will increase. Some years, stock price will increase. Some year, real estate will increase. Some years, business will be running really, really well. And some years, licensing, people buy a lot of, like this year, NFT. Okay, Mona Lisa. That means when something drop a lot, maybe real estate drop a lot of money, easy. Get your money from the other area, buy a lot of real estate. Done. You make the money back from real estate. Or what if gold price drop a lot? Perfect. Now spend your other money and buy more gold. This is the way. You have 5 ways for you to control your trend. Because every time it's like this. Stock market go up, gold price go down. Gold price go up, stock market price go down. Always like that. As long as you spend enough time observing how monies work, how assets play around, making money is super easy. Like what I'm doing here right now. I just keep talking, I just keep talking. But what's working right now? My money is making money for me. I let my money work for me. So that's why I can talk about a lot of spiritual stuff, everything. Because I have already reached the financial freedom. You know what's the biggest mistake people make? The biggest mistake people make is they go straight to spirituality. They just go straight to spirituality and they have no idea how to manage money. That means they got no food at all. Their health sucks, they have sickness. And then they think, oh, maybe I need to believe in love, peace, and joy, and then all the things will come back. Not that easy. Not that easy. Practical skills is something you need to learn through experience. You cannot learn through meditation. This is the way to support you. This is like catalyst. Spirituality is just like catalyst or booster. Who you are originally will still be who you are. That means you still have no ability to make money. You still have no ability to manage your health. You still have no ability to create food. You need to both to be in balance. A lot of people, when they read a book, Secrets, oh my God, this guy's a gambler. Yeah, he has been gambling in poker, gambling in I don't know, stock, whatever things, and he get the book Secrets. You know what he think about? He think, oh, I want $1 million, I want $1 million. Do you think it will work? Because he do not have skills, they have no foundation. If someone like this guy grab the book of Secrets, it may ruin their life. But for you, already know what you really want. You already have certain power, certain ability. Then you try to study spirituality, done. This become a booster. This will totally become a booster. It will help you a lot. Because we know, okay, I need to serve my customer. I need to help my staff. I need to do the right things. Because if you're doing these things, it can help you to make your business into a longer and sustainable way. But what if you got nothing? And you just go to the spirituality, you will just what? You will just, in Chinese we call it 佛, 飘. Not this one. Should be this one. Anyone know this word? Pure. You pure. You just, oh, I'm flying around now. I don't need to worry much about money. Because I know spirituality. I can achieve anything, right? So those are the people, they stuck here. They don't want to work anymore. Because they just focus on spirituality. This is a big no. And even I'm a huge promoter of spirituality. But do you know what I do? I got entrepreneurs club. I teach about entrepreneurship. I got my own business. I invest in other things. That's why in combined, it's a well-rounded development. How about you? Are you the one only study spirituality? Or you also focus on other aspects of your life? This is a big question for you guys. I know this may be a little bit against what I talk about you guys in the previous 60 live training. Yeah, we have done more than 60 live training. This is the fact you guys have to understand. This is the fact why I'm here. I'm not someone who only teaches spirituality. I'm going to teach you life coaching, life journey. That's why the journey I want to show you guys today in summary is actually what we call journey to financial freedom. A journey to financial freedom. When you try to work yourself from Y to S to B and I, in this different step, you're actually training yourself in spirituality. Because when you have a successful business, you need to have what? Consciousness. Okay? Your heart to serve people. Right? You want to from Y to S, you need what? Hard work. Yeah. Lower your ego. Okay? Understand you are not good at all. Go ahead and learn something new. Humbleness. Right? Be humble. And how about investment? You know the money games right now. You know you don't need to work for money, and you let the money work for you. You understand that every trend about the road. Right? You know what business is doing the right things. You know when people do the investment, they don't even start what the business do. They just buy the stock, it's falling out, let me buy it. You need to look at the long-term business they're providing. Are they providing value to the world right now? Like, if Facebook first started, he's not building a social media. He just want to make money online. You think it work? But not. Facebook focusing on what? Creating a community first before he starts selling Facebook ads. Yeah, Facebook ads started like around in 2010 or 11. This is the first time Facebook ads started. You know, so that means from 2005 to 2010, Facebook makes zero money. Technically, makes $0 until they release the Facebook ad, because they focus on the first 5 years accumulating user base. Do you see the value they're providing before they start making money? The same Tesla. Tesla was not making money until I think 2019. Tesla wasn't making any profit until 2019. They are in debt. Twitter, let me tell you, Twitter until now, they're still not profitable, but they have an IPO. Why? Why Twitter can have an IPO? Because the owner already cash out. Okay? Understand more about the trend. It's all related. People, they serve first before they start making money. They serve and serve and serve before they think about money, because money will come as a bonus. All right? So give me some like if you already get a lot of a lot of insight from my training today. Subscribe if you're new to here. Okay? Give me some comment, give me some 777 whatever in the chat box, so you guys really understand what I tell you guys today. I really want you guys to understand this journey. It's not just about, oh, you talk about making money. No, it's about financial freedom, that you can get back your life. And when you choose this journey, it's the best way to do. You know, even in the journey to the West, right? Journey to the West. Say okay. Okay, you have what? 99 81难. This 81 journey is not talking about the monk and the monkey, the pig and another monk. It's about you. Your life need to face 81 problems, 81 obstacles. How can you face all these things as quick as possible? The fastest way is to start your own business. What you learn in 1 year for starting your business can be worth 10 years of someone working for another company, because you learn everything you're going to face within just 1 whole year. That's why every rich people, every successful people, they are the businessmen. They always have their own business. None of them have no business unless they can be a charity, a group leader, head of the NGO, head of some association. They know how to manage people. They know leadership. They know influence. And can you get that one? Oh, no, I don't have that mindset. I don't want to do that. Okay, go ahead, stay small. That's you. That will be you until you're 80 years old. That will still be you. Don't just think about you. How about think about your legacy, your kid, your children? Have you left something for them? Do you want them to repeat your life? Do you want them to have a different life? That they're okay to know that, oh, this is the right way to do. Maybe they can start learning about financial things when they're 50 years old, 60 years old. Right? The earlier they understand this concept, the faster way to go. You know, like recently, this is something I haven't told you guys yet. Recently, last week, I just invested in one of my student company. It's just a 16 years old kid. 16 years old kid. And he's starting his own business. Yeah, his own business. And willing to, okay, let me give you some money. Okay, we can be a partner. Okay, I get 20% of share, you get 80% of share. I'm okay with that. If I'm the one who give you all the fun. But I love your idea. I love that you want to try. Go ahead. It doesn't matter if you lose it all. This is a journey. I'm willing to invest in this kid. 16 years old, have the mindset, have the broad picture about conquering the world, okay, provide the best service on earth. See, it deserves our praise. Same. Do you want to do that? Are your kids willing to do that when they're 16 years old? Think about this. Alright? So that's it for today's sharing. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay? I may talk a lot today. Today actually I've done 6 coaching calls today. Okay, so I've been talking from 10 a.m. until now for just like 1 hour of having lunch and meal. So that's why I hope you guys still enjoy my training. I can still be energized. How come I can talk for like nearly 10 hours? I think nearly 12 hours non-stop today. How can I do that? Because you have found the right industry that you love. So ask yourself, have you found it? Are you willing to do that? It's never too late. I really want you guys to take action. Right? Go ahead, watch all my previous training if you haven't, or you joined this live late. Make sure to watch the replay. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy what I've done to you guys. Please share this video if you can. Please ask your friend to come up and watch some of the training, okay, if you want. And remember that whatever what happening to you, I will be always here for you guys. I may disappear, but my training will also always be there on YouTube. Okay, so see you guys later. Thank you so much for attending my live. And I'm happy to see some of the new name here, like Steven, like some of the people. And I think Adam is new here, I guess. And thank you, Joseph and Joey, that also joined us in my live today. Alright, so thanks. All these many people, thanks Monica, Adam, Steven, Tom, Eddie, right? And all the other people here. Okay, so have a good day, have a good night, and see you guys next week at the same time. Bye-bye.